Welcome, Aries, Taurus, to your spiritual reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, we're going to start this out a little bit different, only because I'm getting a lot of messages from a lot of cuspers about empathicness. Okay, so before we even start our reading, just give me just this one time here. I'm going to help you guys really fast here, okay? I'm getting a lot of messages about holding on to energy, taking a long time to get rid of the energy. So since this is a spiritual reading, I'm just going to do this real quick. Best thing for you, for those of you who don't know, is rose quartz. Okay, take your rose quartz, put it in the hand you do not write in. Okay, and then put the hand you do write in on top of it, and then you're going to push your energy into the rose quartz. Okay. Focus on the rose quartz and put that unwanted empathic energy into that rose quartz. And then next is lavender. I keep lavender in here, guys. Okay, this is for soothing and for pushing negative energy back, or too much energy. It doesn't even have to be negative. It's just too much. You know, as I do readings, sometimes I get over empathic, I guess you would say. Some of you probably seen me do it. When I have too much energy, so I want to try to focus my energy towards this lavender, right? So I put it inside here and I light it, and that's where I'm trying to take all that extra energy that's coming at me too fast from you guys, okay? And trying to put it that way it can kind of take that energy away from me, so I don't get too jittery, right? Okay, guys, let's go. Let's get into this reading. Okay, and that's for you. Lavender is really good because it's going to take that unwanted extra empathic energy that you're picking up into in the streets, in the world, and it's another place for you to allow it to help soothe you as you go, okay, and help you get rid of that extra energy as you're meditating. Okay, my friends? Okay, let's go now. I just wanted to bring that up because it was... kind of, I don't know what other tarot readers, are doing, but I wanted to help you guys out, okay? Let's go. Best message for Aries, Taurus. For spiritual reading. This is what is needed for them. What is the best message for them? You should have lit that candle. Talk about all this unwanted energy. Here we go, right? Okay, so reaching your destination. I'm going to light that real fast, guys. Give me 1 second. There we are. Okay, guys. Okay, reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. So Spirit's number one thing that he's trying to make you understand is that you're out here. Your light is shining brightly. You are on the right path to your destination, and you are just one of these fellow travelers. You're going to run into this fellow traveler who's going to have all the support around you. They're definitely there to support you. You might already have this person around you, so listen to what they have to say if you know this person's already there. Okay? So whether or not you're already traveling the path to meet this person, or this person is here traveling the path with you, it could be your spouse, a friend, family member, or it could be this new person who's getting ready to come in, okay? Because no matter what it is, it's saying you're traveling the path to have this support. So maybe even if you feel like your spouse or your friend or somebody is not supporting you yet, just wait a few seconds, right? Because here they come. There's a big rainbow over there with this blessing. So, getting your moon card out. Do it again. It says it wants to give it to me, but then it doesn't want to give it to me. It's like stuck together. There we go. Detoxify. Go for it. Now, it's kind of crazy. We're talking about detoxifying, and we were just talking about releasing that empathic energy. It's like, really? Okay. Detoxify just means pretty much detoxifying around people who no longer serve you. When you're on this route, you need to detoxify from people who have negative energy, right? Detoxify from anything that's harmful towards your journey, towards your body, towards your mind, right? Anything like this is going to help you to get rid of unwanted things that are not necessary for you. And then it says, go ahead and go for it. Make sure that you understand that the support is all around you, and they're going to help you go for it. And I love it. It's a beautiful Aries card. Look at that. New moon in Aries. It's time. With all the support that you have around you, Aries, Taurus, you know that it's time. And look at this. What is this? Full moon in Taurus. So, you know, whether you're Taurus, Aries, or Aries, Taurus, it doesn't really matter. It is literally saying that you are in your own energy and you are on your way. So don't let anything hold you back, and no hesitation. Remember that you can move the way you need to move. Detach while underneath the detoxify. So if there is something that does feel like you just need to let it go and heal from it, or just let it go and allow the healing to come as it's good, you know, just as you're moving, right? Kind of as you're traveling, just allow it to go, okay? Because you're moving on with 8. And just allow yourself to move on to the path that you need to go, right? It's going to be the best situation for you, okay? Because your castle is right here. Right? Your blessing is over here with the rainbow. And if you know that, you know, this is going to be a hard detachment, but sometimes it's what it is. Sometimes you just need to, you know, fly like the bird. Whether it's letting them go and let them fly, or whether it's allowing yourself to fly by letting them go. Maybe it's 2 in 1, right? And maybe it's not. Maybe we are talking about, you know, drinking or something of this nature, right? If it's a substance or something of this nature, or a job, just remember that you're going on the best journey of your life for yourself. We only, you know, live once in this body, and time is so short, right? So we want to make sure that we're doing the best for ourselves and for our family. Keep the determination going strong. Yes, something needs to be said. Something needs to be heard. If you know that you need to hear something, if you know that maybe by letting this other person go, maybe this is the one for you, right? But maybe you're worried about it. Or maybe you have to let go of something, like a job or something that you've had for a long time that you really like, but maybe it's because you want to be with this other person, and it's going to be hard for you to detach from one to go to the other, because it just feels like maybe they can't go together. But it does feel for a lot of you, maybe you have this Aquarius around you, or maybe this Sagittarius that is doing such a great job at trying to support you. And it could just be one of the support, right? It could even be just one. Only time will tell. Do you have one supporting person now, and then you're going to find another one, you know, down the road? More than likely down the road, you're going to find one anyways, right? Whether there's one now or not. Because that's just the way the world works. We always run into people, because people live on the planet, right? People live on the planet. It's like he's standing on the planet. It's like, yes, people live on the planet, so we're going to run into people, helpful people. As long as we keep our attitudes good and we follow the path that we're supposed to go for ourselves. This is going to make a new journey for you with the Fool, and it could be a risk that you have to make a leap and bound for. And it, like I said, it might, you know, having the detached card is probably one that doesn't feel very good, one that hurts, one that's hard, and it's going to be one of those situations. But go for it. Another beautiful Aries card coming on, Aries over here. The passion and the determination. And when you have this person come around, you guys might even be another Aries that's coming in as well. When you have this passion and this support around you, it's going to uplift you so much, right? It's going to be very uplifting. And it's going to be right after you're going to feel like it's kind of like, yeah, it was kind of a tower because I had to detox. I had to detach to get to the place that I want to reach my castle. I had to bring this tower down to build a castle. But the inspiration that's behind the whole situation is going to be so inspiring in the end that it's almost like you're going to kind of forget what happened with the tower because you're on your way to a castle. And you're going to have the Ten of Cups because there's going to be so much determination with success. With the Ten of Cups, there's a lot of determination that comes with the success because the Ten of Cups doesn't just come out of nowhere, right? It comes from inspiration. It comes from determination because there's a lot of loyalty within the Ten of Cups. So you're not going to just find that the support around you is, oh, yes, I'm supporting you. No, it's going to be this over loyal support coming at you. It's going to make you know that you're in the place of where you want to be. And it's going to continue to keep making you move on. It's going to continue to make you happy enough to want to continue down that path. Could even be dealing with a Pisces who is just really helping you. Could be a water sign. But however it is, yeah, look at that. The achievements, the overall achievements of the continuing to move on, just keep building and building as you're going, right? And even if they're just the smallest little achievements to start with, because sometimes, in life we have to start with the small steps, the small achievements that then become these greater achievements, right? The next thing you know, you have better things. You go from renting a home to owning a home. If that's what you like, if that's what you want, if that's what you desire. Because what it's doing is it's bringing in bigger desires, bigger plans, bigger adventures, bigger things, and opening bigger doors for you. So it does feel like it could be just the smaller doors that are opening at first that are going to turn into very big doors. With the Ace of Swords, but you're going to be in the knowing, and you're going to know because you have the clarity to go with this, but you also have this huge understanding of what's going on around you. See, when we have the clarity and the understanding of how things are moving, it doesn't allow us to sit and fence set anymore, and it doesn't allow us to be hesitant anymore, because we could say this small step moved to this bigger step can move to this big step, right? And a lot of people's dreams are not always just living in a castle or living in a mansion. A lot of people just want that white picket fence around their nice, comfortable home with a nice little maybe garden in the back, maybe a swing against the tree, a place of comfort, a place to sip that lemonade and just feel comfortable. Not everybody has those dreams of, living in a huge mansion with 20 rooms that I'm going to try to fill, right? And then some people do. So it's however your dreams are, right? On how big they are versus how, whatever is comfortable to you, right? And that's what Spirit's saying. I'm bringing you things that are comfortable to you. It doesn't mean you're going to get a mansion. It doesn't mean you're going to drive a Lamborghini. A lot of people just don't even want that. Some people just want that Cadillac, heated seats, backup, rear view, camera. Just the simple things in life can be just sometimes just the most really it is. It's a rejoice. Makes you rejoice. Refreshing. Just comfortable. Having it your way, having things you want, right? And then some want the big celebrations. Some want the super luxuries, right? But there's no wrong or no right to that situation. It's just whatever your Ten of Cups is, right? With the Three of Cups over here, and that's exactly what it is. Celebrate life, celebrate joy, celebrate your understanding and your gifts, and allow the universe to come in and give you celebratory things, right? That way you can celebrate and enjoy things with your friends, your family. Right? Get away from the painstaking air and feeling stuck. No more of that. Because once our minds are in a different place, we don't have the challenge. Yes, life will always be challenging, but the way that it's seen, it's all about perception. Perception on how we're fighting for things. Perception is just a view of how we're really seeing things, and then the energies that we're taking on about the way we're perceiving things. And yes, there's still going to be things that are going to hurt. You're still going to get Three of Swords throughout your life, no matter if you have the white picket fence or you have the castle. It doesn't matter if you have the Lamborghini or you have, you know, the BMW with the, or the Cadillac, I guess I said, with the backup, you know, rear cameras, because it doesn't matter. You're still going to have those things, but it's now about how you're going to persistently move with understanding that things are bad, things are good, but I will continue this way, because the whole thing is the Spirit says don't back it up, keep moving it forward. See, don't let the things in the past come back to haunt you, and when things do go bad, keep moving on. That reminds me of that movie Meet the Robinsons. I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie, but I always felt that that movie was it's just a kid's movie, but cartoon, but I always thought that movie, it made sense. It made sense. Move forward, because the past has nothing for you. Only the future can give things to you. For some of you, I do feel like you may already have a Sagittarius or a air sign around you at this time, already helping you. And a lot of you, I do see in the near future, I see a lot of water or a fire sign coming towards you. So, but it's going to keep your emotions where your emotions are supposed to be. Living the journey. With every journey, there's good. We have to take the good with the bad, and sometimes they're horrifying, you know? And we have to keep moving past it. We heal, and then we get back up, go off the wagon, and we have to get back in it. So that way we can get to our intentions. Yeah, we can get to the magic of life, and it will take us in every direction that we need to be in, as long as we believe and we keep ourselves as stable as possible, right? So then you have the stability and you have the understanding, and with understanding comes stability. And it's, you know, and stability comes in so many different ways. It comes within vitality, it comes within desires, it comes within intentions, it comes in with happiness, it comes within money, it comes in with just security in itself, whether it's emotional, mental, and how about all of them, right? With the Three of Cups, we could say on a spiritual note, right? What is the Three of Cups, guys? Mind, body, spirit, powerful three in me. That keeps you what? Stable. That keeps the Chariot what? Coming in. So it keeps us in the knowing, and it keeps us on track. Even when we feel like we've fallen and we can't get up. But remember, there's always a push, 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 push. So you have that determination to keep going. And you guys are on the right path right now. So don't allow anyone to tell you anything that maybe you shouldn't. Detach. Don't let your mind tell you not to detach. Listen to what your heart says. You know what's good and you know what's not. Deep down inside you do. Sometimes our monkey minds don't want us to think this way because it hurts, so I don't want to let it go. But then it just brings more pain. It brings us not going to where we need to be. It keeps us, yeah, definitely in a shadow. Look at that. It keeps us in a shadow. Almost makes you think like it's kind of like what makes ghosts, right? Holding on to things that they shouldn't be holding on to. Kind of like being a ghost, but being alive. So make sure that you keep going strong and you know you're on the right destination and on the right path. Make those leaps and bounds, my friends. Do those things you need to do. Because like I said, we don't live forever, right? So we punch it and we make the best of it. And you go for the gold. Go for the gold. And this is a beautiful Aries, Taurus, Cusp card. So this is your own card again, telling you you are who? You have the Midas touch. You have the authority. You are the emperor. You have the power. You gotta love that. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, let's get a card out for you guys. See? Because as soon as you start reaching out there and you grab what you know is yours, the situation will improve. And helpful people, which this is what this whole fellow travelers is about, the helpful people who are there to help you along the way. So make sure that you're taking the action for the near future, because in the near future, you do have the success. It will be the perfect timing for you to have the understanding and the knowledge and to know what is going to come next. And it's not even the whole knowing exactly what's going to come. It's not that you're going to get this ring, right? It's not the knowing like that. It's the knowing that if I can persistently keep going good, things can only get better. The situation can only improve for the best. And that's the type of knowing, right? That the opportunity lies at hand. Like I said, you might not know exactly, that there's what exactly it is, unless you're manifesting like it says here, and you're manifesting that car or that house or that person or however you're doing it. Remember, manifesting people's hard, though. I just want you to know that it's the hardest thing. It's not even recommended is that much unless you know that person really wants you to. I will give you that because I have romance at the bottom of the deck. It is the hardest because remember, they have other people that they love as well. There's a lot of situations there, free will, all kinds of things. But it doesn't matter. The point is, whatever you're doing, you know that the opportunity is getting closer to hand. However, the Chariot comes in for that intention, for that situation, whether it's little by little. Maybe you're getting a slice of the cake before you get a whole cake, right? But you know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's what the knowing is. Okay? Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.